Imagine waking up in the year 500 BC. The air is cold for a brief moment before sunrise. Around you, the land is dry. Dust moves slowly across the ground. In the distance, mud brick walls barely rise above the desert floor. This is not Rome. This is not Greece. You are inside the Persian Empire, the most powerful civilization on Earth. And yet, your life begins in silence. No comfort, no certainty, only the day ahead. You step outside. The sky is pale. The wind already carries dust. Your village is made of mud brick, thick walls, narrow passages, wooden doors worn by time. Inside your home, the air smells of clay and smoke. Light enters only through small openings in the wall. You do not wake to ambition. You wake to necessity. The first task is water. Not later, not after breakfast, now. You lift the clay jar. It is heavier than it looks. You walk toward the well. The rope creaks as the bucket descends. There is no guarantee it will rise full. Water is not convenience, it is survival. You pull. Your hands burn against the rope. The bucket rises slowly. If the well runs dry, everything changes. You pour the water into the jar. Even the sound of water feels precious. Around the well, the earth is cracked, dry, unforgiving. You carry the jar back, each step measured, each drop important. Breakfast is simple. Flatbread baked on hot stone, dry, slightly charred. You break it with your hands. Dates sticky against your fingers. Sometimes milk, thin and sour. Nothing wasted. Nothing indulgent. You eat not for pleasure. You eat because the day ahead demands strength. There is no surplus, only enough. If the harvest fails, this disappears. If drought lingers, this disappears. Every meal is temporary. By mid-morning, the heat rises. If you are a farmer, you walk into the field. The soil resists you. Without irrigation, crops die. Without crops, families starve. You inspect the narrow water channel. Water moves slowly, barely enough. You kneel. The earth crumbles in your hands. You lift your tool and continue. Work is not dramatic, it is repetitive. Step, lift, turn, repeat. Dust settles on your skin. Sweat mixes with sand. You look to the horizon, not for beauty, for signs of change. Clouds, wind, anything. Elsewhere, the empire builds. Massive limestone blocks, columns rising toward the sky. If you are a laborer near Persepolis, your body becomes part of that construction. You carve, hammer strikes chisel. Stone dust falls in sunlight. Each blow echoes. Kings will stand beneath these columns, but your name will not be carved here. You carry stone. You rest briefly in shadow. You stand again. The scale of the architecture dwarfs you. Tall columns, long corridors, endless repetition of carved reliefs. Delegations, warriors, tribute bearers. The empire is organized, measured, structured, but for you, it is weight.
The empire is ruled by Darius, King of Kings. His authority stretches farther than you will ever travel. Taxes are counted, records are kept, governors oversee provinces. Order is maintained. Rebellion is not tolerated. The system appears stable, from the columns to the guards who stand unmoving. From the fabric of royal robes to the silent corridors of stone. Power is quiet, but it is constant, and you live beneath it. In the marketplace, goods change hands, woven fabric, spices, metal coins.
The weave is tight. What is the price?
Camels
Fair
move
price.
slowly beyond the stalls. Caravans cross the desert ridge. The royal road connects lands you will never see. Egypt, Anatolia, Mesopotamia. The empire connects worlds, but distance does not guarantee safety. If trade slows, wealth slows. If taxes rise, pressure rises. A leather pouch of coins can vanish quickly. A journey can end in sand. You walk the dusty road knowing one truth. Everything is fragile. As the day fades, fire becomes important. A small flame in gathering darkness. Some follow the teachings of Zoroaster. Truth against falsehood, light against darkness. The fire burns steadily, not violently, not loudly, steady. You stand near it, you watch it. Fire represents order in a chaotic world. But faith does not stop drought. Faith does not stop war. It gives structure. It gives explanation. It gives hope. Sometimes that is enough. You may not see battle, but you feel it. A soldier rests in the sand, shield beside him, spear grounded. Marching lines form in distant provinces. The empire expands. The empire suppresses. The empire demands loyalty. If your name is called, you go. Not for glory, not for conquest, because refusal is not an option.
Go into the night.
Dust rises beneath
Follow me
marching
quickly
feet.
now.
The horizon darkens with uncertainty. War is not constant in your village, but it is always somewhere.
Night returns. Inside your mud brick home, the oil lamp flickers. Light touches tired faces. You sit close, bread broken in silence. A child watches the flame. You think about water, about crops, about taxes, about rumors from distant lands. The empire is vast. Its columns are massive. Its roads stretch across continents. But your life remains small, measured in days, measured in survival, measured in whether tomorrow brings enough. History remembers emperors. It records victories. It celebrates architecture. It rarely remembers the ordinary. Yet it is the ordinary who carry the empire. In 500 BC Persia, survival was not heroic. It was daily. It was physical. It was uncertain. And when the lamp finally burns low, you sleep knowing the empire still stands. But tomorrow, you must stand as well.